Hey guys, Mike from BTech Reviews here. Welcome in. Today is Saturday, January the 18th, 2025. And as of about 30 minutes ago, TikTok has officially been banned in the US, which is crazy because I never thought I would see the day, I guess, for something like that to happen. I mean, I don't know. I think it's interesting. I did another live stream talking about it a couple days ago, and um, just my final thoughts on it, I guess, because like a lot of people, are transitioning over to social medias like obviously Instagram, YouTube, right? The big ones, right? Maybe even Facebook. But obviously a lot of people are transitioning to one called Red Note. I don't know if you guys have heard of Red Note, but Red Note is an actual Chinese alternative, right? That is their version of TikTok, and a lot of people already downloaded the app and kind of moved over there, right? Which I think is funny because apparently, the Red Note app is actually controlled by like China or something like that. So anyways, guys, hopefully everyone's having a good Saturday. Again, it was really an unplanned stream, but I did want to get on just to kind of chit chat with you guys, see what everyone is up to, see how everyone's year is going so far. If you guys have any thoughts or input on this, if you're watching the replay, leave a message in the tile section below, and tell me your likes or dislikes, whatever you want to say. And then we'll get it going, right? But again, this is just a general live stream also, guys, so we can literally talk about anything you want. And again, if you guys are just joining in, please, help me out and smash that like button because I would definitely appreciate it. I'm about to check out my own live stream over here also. Watch filter. Looks like we got somebody in the house. Hey, happy Saturday. Thanks again for joining in, Titus. Please go ahead and smash that like button for me. I would really appreciate it. And again, let's get the chat going, guys. Again, looks like I'm watching my own stream, but that's okay. Titus, what's up, man? Thanks again for joining in on the stream. I really appreciate you being here today. So again, general chat, guys. Again, we can talk about tech. We can talk about the TikTok ban, right? Personally, aside from YouTube, guys, right? Because YouTube is technically my main platform. I never really tried to make TikTok my main platform just because I've always posted videos on YouTube, right? So my YouTube platform to me is like special to me, right? Because it's always going to be like priority for me. And I never really got big on TikTok, right? I tried making like kind of like a TikTok page for the channel, right? But I never really posted a lot of content on there, right? I could never really get used to short form content, right? That's just not my style. And it's crazy because I think that was it was the norm, after we started seeing that become the norm like pre COVID, right? I think I started seeing a lot more short form content like in 2018, 2019, and I just wasn't a fan of it, but it is what it is. Too bad talk went away already. I was going to go live naked for the last hour. Naked for the last hour, yeah. I'm sure a lot of people were just posting like a bunch of random crap, right? Maybe some people were posting stuff like that. I don't know personally, but as of now, the app is still like you can still open the app, but it won't let you like scroll. You just get like that disclaimer on the screen that says, "Oh, sorry, right now there's a temporary ban," and I don't think it's gonna last super long. I think once I hate to say it, right, once the new presidential administration changes over, I think Trump is going to get involved, and I think he is going to some degree, try and help out TikTok and save it. I mean, obviously, Mr. Beast and other people are trying to get the platform bought. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not holding my breath. I know all of this could take a lot of time, right? It could take a while, right, before we see any changes. But at the end of the day, right, again, it's a social platform. A lot of people, use the app to connect with people, right? I personally, at first, like I said, I didn't want to download it at first because I was just like, oh, I felt like at the beginning it was just like a bunch of girls dancing and just putting out stupid content out dancing videos, etc. like that. Thirst trap videos is what they're called, right? But after a while, I did manage to find content that was relevant to my niches, right? Like tech, vehicles, stuff like that, right? Anime stuff, right? I did end up finding creators that were posting on there, but they were also posting on other platforms as well. So let's see what Titus says. He's never had TikTok, but mixed feelings. I think your younger generation could easily be tracked. That I don't know, right? I don't know exactly what was going on, because I don't think the Chinese government had any involvement with TikTok to begin with. I think yes, the company that owns TikTok was based in China, but I just there's a lot of political jargon that's just been going back and forth with that. So again, it is what it is. Damn, I keep saying that I'm gonna live stream in portrait mode, and I never freaking do it on this channel. Freak. It is what it is. I'm gonna be back. R.I.P. R.I.P. Okay, so we are still here, guys. Sorry about that. I'm getting some messages from my friends, and that's the thing. Like one of my TikTok peers, right? People that I've met. She was gonna go live on the to do one last live stream, and I was like, damn, like I have a feeling that it's gonna go down before midnight, right? And by the time this person woke up and was gonna live stream on the platform was already taken down. So, but again, a lot of other people are transitioning to YouTube or Twitch or Instagram, right? I mean, I feel like it's best to have more than one platform to be on nowadays, right? I mean, I technically have a Twitch, even though I rarely use it, but I think probably I'll try to start posting more DDR content on there when I start playing more DDR. But anyways, again, guys, thoughts and opinions. Again, if you guys have any questions, you can say in the chat, right? It doesn't have to be specifically towards TikTok. I think I wasted a lot of hours on the app, right? There's times where I'll TikTok would help me fall asleep if that's gonna be like a thing. David says I got the same message on mine too. Yes, so yes. Prior to that main message, that's my thumbnail right now. You do there was like a warning message saying that TikTok was going to be taken down, and then after 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, right, which is on the East Coast, that's when the ban officially started. Which I didn't think it was going to happen until midnight, right? Because they said January 19th. Today's still technically January the 18th. So I'm like, okay, maybe they're just trolling. Let's see, right? Random Culture says cracks me up that so many people jump to Red something or other app that is, and that's the iconic thing about that is that Red app is still downloadable here in the US, right? So I downloaded it just for the hell of it. Also, I don't know if you guys are aware, but TikTok's parent company, I don't know who they are, but they also have another app called Lemonade, like the drink, and they also added a video feature to that app. So it's basically like a mix of like Instagram and TikTok, because you can actually post pictures on there as well. But it's like the fact that they have a video feature on there. It's not, you can't post like long form content on there. I think the max that you can post on Lemonade is like a minute. But again, that's like most people's TikToks. Like most people's TikToks were like between like 10 seconds and a minute, right? There was, a market for longer content on there, but a lot of people, in my opinion, just were not, staying focused on it. I mean, some of it was good. I mean, I did watch like a lot of videos that were, I guess day in the life or blog type videos for people that were posting on the TikTok platform. But I just think it's interesting. So again, guys, hopefully everyone's doing good. I hope everyone's having a good New Year so far. Again, we're literally halfway through January. I can't believe it, right? But I'm saying that. I feel like I'm not that bright right now. Like you can't really see me. I don't know if it's the background. I think it's the background, but anyways. So I downloaded Red Note just to check it out, and again, it is very similar to TikTok. The only thing is, like, a lot of the stuff is still in Chinese. So, like, I think obviously having an iPhone, it didn't really change it too much. but like literally it's in Chinese, and like if you're watching stuff, it might be titled in Chinese also. But like I'm already seeing like a lot of people like that I follow like already on the platform. Like, and the thing is like it's funny because they're posting stuff and then they're adding subtitles in Chinese, right? Because it's like that's just what people are doing, so that they can gain a mass following from maybe people from China, right? Because I mean, if they can get popular, just on TikTok platform, like look at the Chinese population; it's over like 1 billion people, I think. So imagine like the amount of followers that they're going to get from just using that platform now. That's pretty crazy. Other platforms that I downloaded, right? Tito has mentioned this one is Clapper. Clapper is something similar to TikTok, and again, like it's like one of those short form content apps. I downloaded it just to check it out. I've only posted like a couple of videos. There's nothing really specific. I just kind of like recycled a few videos that I had from my TikTok. And if I go make videos going forward, we'll see how that goes. Again, guys, I'm not really super into short content creation. That's just not me. I just never really got into that, unless it was like just me playing a game or something like that. So, but again, I think it's interesting what's happening, and again, I think I'm gonna give it. I want to say I'm getting okay. My prediction for TikTok coming back, guys, is less than 3 months. Okay, so January 18th, today, right? Let's see how long it takes before TikTok makes its comeback, and how long it takes for the U.S. whatever to reverse the ban on it. I would like to see how long it takes. Uh, I think longest that we would see it banned is maybe a year, but we'll see what happens. I mean, obviously there's going to be a transition where whoever buys it, and then we'll see what happens from there. I mean, personally, like it is what it is, right? We can't really do much about it. At the end of the day, everyone has to move on from it for now, though, and I think it's gonna give, especially a lot of creators, right? Because a lot of creators like TikTok was their main platform. But I think it's gonna be wow. Is that Blaze? What's up, Blaze? Long time no see, man. Happy New Year, by the way. It's been a minute, man. I know you are not a fan of my. I don't know. I don't have that little moderator thing active anymore. Or at least I don't think. Because I never see it anymore. Back then, it would go active. I forgot what it was called. I think it was something chatbot or something like that. But anyways, we're just here talking about TikTok, man. Let me know your thoughts or your opinion. If you have TikTok, if you like TikTok. Um, but again, like this will allow creators to maybe try to gain a following on other platforms like Instagram or Facebook or whatever. You know what I mean? YouTube, obviously. I feel like people sleep on YouTube so much, like because they like a lot of those. And again, I'm not trying to knock on people that do short form content, but like, I mean, YouTube has shorts, right? I know when YouTube Shorts has been around only a couple of years compared to like TikTok, right? So maybe it's not as as relevant as TikTok was. Plus, I think YouTube Shorts, I think the max you could post is like a 3-minute video now. When TikTok had like 10-minute videos. But I mean, I think the fact that YouTube Shorts has a max of 3 minutes now. Also, like they're pushing live streams in vertical format, right? So if you are not like me. I'm regular, plain Jane format over here, right? So the YouTube algorithm doesn't really push live streams like this unless you're like already subscribed. But anyways, now when you're scrolling through shorts, right, it'll give you like the live streams like TikTok would. So like TikTok, when you're scrolling through your For You page, every now and then a random live stream would pop up, right? So they would throw out like someone's page that is relevant to the algorithm that you are searching for, right? So in this case, right, like let's say you're into tech content, right, and you're scrolling, and then somebody's doing a live stream, that'll pop out. So YouTube is doing something similar. Again, I don't know why I didn't. I should have did it, but I didn't. I should have freaking did it, and I didn't do it. I keep forgetting to change this to horizontal or to vertical format, but it is what it is. So, Blaze, let me know how you're doing, man. Again, that's the only comment I got here. So hopefully everyone's doing good. you dislike vertical live. So at first I didn't like it either because I'm just like, man, like I didn't like it. I was not a fan of it. And then you just kind of get used to it, right? Because like if you're on your phone, for instance, right, and you're watching a stream like I'm gonna show you guys. This is what my stream looks like, right? But in again in vertical format, it takes up the entire screen on TikTok. So it took up the entire screen, and then you would see the chat overlay like on there, right? So it felt like I don't know how to explain it. It felt more personal, if that makes any sense, right? Because it felt like you were like in there with them. But I mean, anyways, everyone's gonna have a preference when it comes to that. Like I'm not. I'm gonna try it out eventually. I think I'm gonna try out. Or I haven't done it on this channel. I think I did it on my Deathlog podcast channel, guys. That's the wrestling channel with me, Tito, and Bill Hustles, right? And me and Mill Hustles did a stream a couple days back. Shout out to Mill Hustles. I need to send him the link to the stream, by the way. Let me send him the link really quick. You're gonna hear some. Okay, sorry. I was gonna say you're gonna hear some repeats over here. Apologies on that. Who the heck is that? Bobby Warren in the house. What's up? We got Bobby Warren. Thanks again for joining in, guys. It is after 10 p.m. my time, so anyone on the East Coast, it is going to be about 11 o'clock. So we are just discussing anything you guys want to discuss, but right now the big news is the TikTok ban, right? It is already in effect, right? I thought it was going to go till midnight, but it just didn't go through. So, again, we were talking about vertical lives. I'm going to try vertical live eventually. I did notice that when I did vertical live on my other channel, that I was there at one point. I had like a lot of people watching, and then of course it went down after a while because of the topic. But I feel like vertical format will technically like maybe push out your videos a little bit better than what regular horizontal format does, right? So hopefully, that's something that that we see more often, right? See how that goes, I guess. But anyways, guys, other news for the channel, right? So I don't know if you guys watched my latest set of videos, but I did get a Helium Mobile hotspot, indoor hotspot, right? Because I wanted to see like if I can earn, basically. Like I wanted to see how much I can earn, with that, not including mapping, right? So as of now, on the first day of first day of this. My first day, I earned 611 tokens, and that equates to 56 cents of having a hotspot. And that is because I do have two phones that are active on the Helium Mobile line right now. So as long as you have a few devices connected to it, you can earn mobile tokens. So I think that's interesting because it's basically like a hotspot. That's what it is. But this is something I found out from Tito watching his videos, right, and other people's videos. But if you have Helium Mobile, guys, I don't know if you guys are aware, but when you have Helium Mobile and you have the app, when you download the app, you have to download this certificate that's called dynamic coverage, right? So that certificate or dynamic coverage, it works when you have your Wi-Fi on. So like, let's say for instance, you are somewhere where there is a hotspot in range, whether it be indoor or outdoor hotspot. As long as you have your Wi-Fi turned on, your phone can directly connect to that hotspot, right? Otherwise, if you're not connected to the hotspot, again, Helium Mobile will revert back to T-Mobile's towers. So again, that's pretty cool, right? Like, getting all these normal cars over here. Anyways, so yeah, that goes back to what you would see, and I'll probably try to make another video on it just so that people can kind of be in the know about Helium Mobile, because I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on Helium Mobile as a network and as using it, because first of all, like, if you enable mapping for at least like an hour a day when you're like doing errands or moving around, you're gonna earn mobile tokens, right? That can literally pay for your bill, right? So yes, you do get only about 28 gigs of high-speed data with the T-Mobile usage. But if you're connected to a Helium Mobile hotspot, for instance, there's no cap. You don't get throttled or anything like that. So that's the cool thing about being a part. So like if you live in a city where you have a lot of Helium Mobile hotspots, and or you're in an area like an apartment complex that someone has a hotspot, or yourself, and you have your indoor hotspot connected and you're using it, then you won't have to worry about being throttled. Again, it's basically like fancy Wi-Fi. It's Wi-Fi 6. That's what it is. Anyways, what's going on with the chat, guys? Did my chat die? Did we lose people? It is what it is, I guess. But yeah, that's what's been going on with me, guys. I do have a new smartwatch that I need to unbox from this company, Tozo. They reached out to me. I did a smartwatch unboxing recently. This one, I believe, comes in different. But damn, I should ask for the red band because it comes in red, man. I should ask for this red, anyways. So I'll probably work on that video tomorrow or maybe early this coming week. Titus saying Helium Mobile got a new partnership with Dawn Internet and we'll be adding 800,000 nods. Oh yeah, so I did hear about that. I need to actually get on Twitter or X, or whatever you want to call it. Twitter.com, X.com, whatever, because I think I did retweet that. Let me see if I can find that really quick. Maybe I can share it. So yeah, Helium Mobile. So there is big news, right? Helium Mobile and Dawn Internet are teaming. First of all, I've never heard of Dawn Internet, so I don't really know what Dawn Internet is. It says decentralized broadband, something new for Adreno Wi-Fi team. Download the Dawn Validator extension at the link. So Dawn Internet are teaming up to bridge mobile and broadband services like never before. So 8,000 nodes will be added to the Helium network, with even more rolling out in 2025, which is pretty crazy. Hey, hello, we got Amongst Gangsters in the house. Okay, what's going on here? So Amongst Gangsters is saying TikTok ban is government overstepping and tech bureaucracy. People lost their income, and this was an attack on freedom of speech. Best way to protest is not to use TikTok competitors. So that's the thing, man. Like, in some ways, I agree, right? But as far as the protest goes, that anyone who wants to do that, that's fine, right? But I think that people that are, made some sort of lifestyle or living from TikTok, right? I mean, these people, some of them were making money, right? They were making money on the live streams. They were making money from the TikTok shop, whatever, right? They have to find some sort of platform to kind of gravitate to, right? Whether it be Instagram or YouTube, whatever, so that they can, just because they're using, another app from China doesn't necessarily mean that, they should protest it either, right? But I do agree that there is it is kind of attack on, the First Amendment, right? Freedom of speech, right? Because the platform allows you to talk and give your opinion on things, and lets you express yourself, right? In ways, that other people that, that you can do, right? So again, I definitely understand how people are going to have a lot of opinions on this. Amongst Gangsters, should I send Gil Heyman, aka Mill Hustles, a link? You think Mill Hustles will join in on the chat? I know you're buddies with him, and you like to ask about him every now and then. Do you think I should send him an invite link and maybe get his thoughts or opinion on this? But anyways, Helium Mobile, hopefully I can earn support on that. Right now I have both phones connected to the Helium network. I have 2 lines, and I'm supposed to get another SIM card. I'm supposed to get another SIM card for one of my other devices that I'm gonna use. Like it has two. It has dual SIM. It has eSIM and then a regular SIM card slot, and I don't have a SIM card in there, so I'm gonna try to install Helium Mobile on that device also and have 3 lines running on it, just to prove it's upright. But I kind of think. I don't know if the chat is just delayed, guys, or maybe you guys are just not chatting tonight. But we did have Blaze in the house, so I do want to. First of all, let's give some shout outs, right? I want to give a shout out to Titus. I know Titus is still there. Random Culture. David was in the house for a minute. I don't know if he's still there or not. We had Blaze. Blaze it's been a minute since Blaze was in my chat or channel, so again, shout out to you, Blaze. Shout out to Lux Gangstas for being here. And we got Bobby Warren also who said, hey, what's up? So, Bobby Warren, thanks again for joining in on the chat. I didn't really plan, I kind of wanted to get on tonight, right? Chit chat with you guys. I was like, damn, like, TikTok ban would happen early, man. What am I gonna do now? You know, I was literally watching YouTube videos on my screen. It's gonna be weird though, like not like laying down in bed and like TikTok. I'm just literally gonna have to like get on Instagram and like look at Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts. I guess I could maybe try YouTube Shorts a little bit, but we'll see what's up. Hey, we got Gene in the house. Thanks again for joining in. Gene, what's up? Thanks again for joining in. Gene, we are talking a little bit about the TikTok ban. If you want to give 2 cents about that, the ban is now live and active. Stream chat is wonky for you. Yeah. I am watching my stream on like my phone over here also, just because like I always see the chat delayed sometimes, so the stream in real time works a lot better with the YouTube app. So sometimes I'll respond and pop up the freaking chat here, by the way, because you guys are actually chatting. My chat will play. Let's go ahead and turn that on and give you guys some. I'll give you guys some recognition here for chatting here. So again, thanks again, guys, for joining in. Happy Saturday. Again, we are halfway through the stream again. I don't know if you guys saw my recent video, but I did buy a Helium mobile hotspot. So if you guys have any questions about that, it looks like a Mac Mini, honestly. So let's see. Gene is asking, you ever heard of another app owned by TikTok called Lemonade? So yes, I actually do have a Lemonade account, right? So I did make a Lemonade account just to kind of transition over, just in case they decide to add features similar to TikTok, which they have. You can upload video on Lemonade. It's kind of a different app though. It's more of an interest app. It's kind of like, I feel like it's kind of like a version of Pinterest, but like it's also like a mix of like TikTok and Instagram. I feel like it's just like their version of Instagram basically. Let's see. Amongst Gangsta says TikTok's still in real trouble for Meta. This reminded me of the Huawei ban. The upside is nobody will send me TikTok links. I don't use them. Whatever. Are you saying that I never sent you TikTok links or what? I'm just saying hello to Gene. Lemonade is also bad. Let me see if that is accurate, right? Because they just said it was for TikTok, not Lemonade. But let's see if that's the case. Oh, you are totally right. So Lemonade isn't available right now either. So I guess it is a part of the ban. So yeah, I'm gonna screenshot that and post that up also. So Lemonade, I didn't think was gonna be banned, but I guess it is banned as well. So that's that. Okay, so I'm posting that on my platform there. So yeah, Lemonade is no longer in use as of now, I guess, because they are technically owned by TikTok. So. Lemonade uses your TikTok credentials. It says a law banning Lemonade has enacted in the U.S. Unfortunately, that means you can't use Lemonade for now. Okay. Yeah. So basically, same thing, right? Okay. So how's the hotspot going? What kind of download speed does it allow? So it basically allows. So if you're a Helium user, it will connect to the network as long as you connect to it right from your Wi-Fi. For whatever reason, I did have to click it on my Wi-Fi rather than just it connecting directly. So if you're a Helium user, it should connect to it directly. But in my case, I had to like look for it under my Wi-Fi connections and actually connect to it. But again, if you're already a part of the Helium network, it will connect. It'll connect to it going forward. So then you can allow it to be a hotspot for like internet for guests as well. So it does offer Wi-Fi 6. I don't know too much about Wi-Fi 6, but it really depends on your internet speed. So you can actually cap it to only allow specific download speeds for the person using the guest hotspot. In my case, I do have the guest hotspot turned on, but I'm gonna probably turn it off just because I feel like I don't really need it. But I'm gonna actually try to connect like my TV to it. Like, let me try that right now. I need to see what's going on because maybe it'll work better. Maybe my TV internet will work better using the Helium Mobile hotspot. So you can throttle it, but you can have it as high as you want, basically. So right now, because my internet speeds are not higher than 50 megabits a second, that's what I have it throttled at 25 megabits a second for people that want to use it as guests. That way they don't, I guess, kill your bandwidth, I guess. But I don't know. Let's see. Can I pick up the hotspot on my TV? Setting. But I could literally connect to it via Wi-Fi, like on any of my other devices as well. So let's see. I want to know if I can connect my TV to my Helium hotspot. That would be interesting, actually. So there is, it does allow it. It does say Helium Mobile free Wi-Fi, excellent, but you do have to sign into the network. So it does ask for, like, I don't know why. It asks for, so it says, we need assistance in connecting your TV. Where are you? I am at home. It's asking if you're at a hotel or if you're at home. So if this is the case, I might actually like connect my mom's TV in her room because she's always complaining that the Wi-Fi sucks. The Wi-Fi sucks. But it's not like they say it's not secured. Okay, unable to connect to internet. Try connecting device. Another device. Okay, it's okay. So yeah, I figured you couldn't do it because you do have to connect to it through, like, you have to set it up. I saw people compare Lemonade to. Okay, hold on. I just read that TikTok is also banned in Canada as well. That's crazy because Canada's not a part of the U.S., but maybe it's like a North American thing, I guess. Which again, we'll see what happens. Like before some of you guys came in, I was saying that that my prediction is that it'll be back up within 3 months. So 90 days, right, from today's date. Obviously, I could be wrong because they could purchase, somebody else could purchase it, but then it might take a while for them to unban it, right? So it could take up to a minute, right? Helium. Okay, so Gene says, does Helium hotspot use your home network or does Helium have its own network? Okay, so how Helium mobile hotspots work is you do have to connect it to your home internet, right? So right now, I do have it connected to one of my routers. I have 2 routers in my room, 2 wireless routers, and I do have like a main internet modem down here, like below my desk. But I plugged it into a router, so it is technically feeding off your internet, basically. That's what Helium Mobile is. So the point of Helium Mobile, again, is to allow people to connect to it that have the Helium Mobile service, right? I wish there was like some sort of like thing that allowed you to see how many people are connected to your network. I need to ask Tito if there's a way to see if maybe other people are using it, because I don't know the range. I know, like, I think for indoor hotspots it's 100. It's like 100. It's not that much. I need to check the website actually. HeliumMobile.com. Let's try it. Helium Mobile. But I know like the outdoor hotspot has like an 800 feet range, while the indoor hotspot only has like max of like 100. It says up to 150 feet of range indoors and approximately 3,300 square feet outside, right? So I guess like going in all directions. So 3,300 square feet. I don't know how much 3,300 square feet is. But it's the indoor hotspot is primarily used for like, here, let me just bring this up because now I can show you guys if we can read it together. Mobile hotspot. So again, it says up to 100 feet indoors and approximately 3,300 square feet. Again, cafes, shops, restaurants, shopping centers, mount on ceiling or wall. So this is for, again, like, let's say you want a business or whatever, you have it in there. And again, you do have the option to add like a free Wi-Fi hotspot, but the thing is, you don't earn mobile tokens using the free hotspot. So you do have to have people that are actually connected via hotspot. The thing about it is, though, because my internet speed does not go above 100 megabits per second, I'm not according to the Helium mobile app, I am not eligible for like max rewards. I don't know exactly what max rewards are. I'm still eligible to earn and like get tokens, but I'm not eligible to earn max rewards since it's not connected to a speed that's higher than like 100 megabits a second. So let's put me on top. I like that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about the Helium mobile hotspot, again, optimized for indoor performance, this hotspot keeps subscribers seamlessly connected in a variety. So just think of Helium Mobile as like a big Wi-Fi. That's all it is, basically. When you're connected to it, you're connected via Wi-Fi. You're not connected via like an actual like data server. So like if you have it connected on Wi-Fi, a little Wi-Fi signal will pop up, right? But it has like the Wi-Fi signal with like a little thing on like another little symbol on top of it also. So like normally like on Wi-Fi you'll just see like a little regular symbol, but like on my phone that I'm using it with, I do see like another little symbol with it. So again, if you're curious about that, if it was just regular Wi-Fi, I would just see like the little regular Wi-Fi thing. But yeah, that's basically it for now. Like I'll probably make an update video in a week or two, right? I mean, to show you guys like what my earnings are, I guess. How much is Helium Hotspot per month? How much is the Helium? So there's no monthly fee for having a hotspot. The only thing is you just make the purchase and then you install it, right? So once you get it installed at home, or if you decide to get an outdoor hotspot, you can do that also. But once you get it set up, you just have to make sure that you set it up correctly. And then once it's active and people are allowed to connect to it, you start earning mobile tokens. So I did post on my Twitter account. Let me see if I can show you guys here really quick. Let's do the site right now. So I've only had it active for like a couple days, right? Maybe like less than 48 hours. But my first earnings was 611 tokens, or that is 54 cents USD. So I haven't earned much since I got it. But like here, it'll give you like a graph. And it's hard to see. Sorry. Hold on. Okay, sorry guys, my stupid background is messed up. But yeah, basically, it's showing me that I'm earning 600 tokens in that 1 day period. That's equivalent to 54 cents. So if you're at home and you're a Helium mobile user, and like let's say you or a family member are both using it, I think you have to have a minimum of 2 people using it per day to earn mobile tokens. Then you can connect to it, right? You connect to it. And use it if you were using Wi-Fi, and you will earn mobile tokens basically for using their network basically. So, and again, I don't know if you guys are familiar with cryptocurrency, but if you have like a Coinbase wallet or anything like that, you can send it to that once you have like a high enough, peak or whatever, or once you earn enough that you want to cash out, you can literally, send it to your Coinbase account and cash out. You can literally cash it out too. And that's what I'm going to be doing. Like I'm gonna maybe wait for it to get to like $100, cash it out. That's an extra $100. That's literally just $100 just for me using the service at home, guys. And believe me, if you have several phones, which I know you do, right? It's worth it because it's going to pay for itself in the long run, right? You're going to get that money back basically just by connecting to the hotspot. And like let's say you live in an apartment building, right? You might have someone that in the area that's using the service, right? So if they're using the service and you have good data speeds for your home connection, right? Like let's say that you have like very good broadband internet, like 200 megabits a second or whatever, or fiber internet, right? People that use the hotspot, they're going to want to connect to it, right? Because it's a fast hotspot, right? So just keep that in mind. Me, I'm just using it at home. I don't think there's anybody like around here using it. That's why I kind of want to know, like, is there a way to see like who's connected to it? But I don't think there is. You can check like the status and whatnot though. So. It's a hotspot dashboard. Look at hotspot. that doesn't include your account when you're mapping as well. If you're mapping on Helium Mobile as well. Hold on a second. Enter my authenticator app number. Let's get log in here. One second, guys. So there is a builder dashboard, Helium builder dashboard. I've never actually even seen this website. But okay, so I guess it gives you information about the actual hotspot, saying like general information. It says rewarded 4.3 gigabits, unrewarded 0 gigabits. I don't know. So it says data from the beginning of the month. So it just gives you information. I want to know. I just want to know like how many people are connected to it. Like, if I turn off the free Wi-Fi. Well, maybe I'll leave the free Wi-Fi on, and I'll probably connect my mom to it because I think my internet modems here in my house, they kind of suck. So I'm literally about to like call Spectrum and ask them if they can give me like a home hotspot or whatever, like a Wi-Fi hotspot, because I think the ones that I have here, they don't work that good anymore, honestly. But I've always liked having my own personal. I've always liked having my own personal hotspots, guys. If that makes any sense, like I would rather use my own equipment than use Spectrum's equipment, because I feel like if you use like Spectrum's equipment when it comes to like the hotspots, that they can like access your information, etc., like that. But it is what it is. But anyways, guys, if you have any questions about Helium Mobile and its hotspots, let me know. Also, again, I just started using it, so we'll see how much I can earn from it, like per day, I guess. Where's your dad? Hotspot, okay, play it. So yeah, Gene, just to reiterate your question on that, again, there is no fee to have the Helium Mobile hotspot. You just have to have an active internet connection. And again, if you have Helium Mobile as a backup, as a backup source for your phones or whatever, you can use that at home, and you will literally earn tokens as you're just using the hotspot. And being connected. So, again, like I know you have other services, right? I know you and some of my followers have different type of services, but I would try this out again just to see, what you can make. And again, if you live like in an apartment building, even better, because again, like you're right there, and you might give other people access to using the indoor hotspot, right? I would put it by a window, if anything, just to see how far the hotspot goes. Because I think the hotspot, even though it's a tiny hotspot, it goes pretty far, honestly. 3,000 square feet, that's a lot, honestly. Do I pay monthly? Do you mean, do I pay monthly for the service, or do I pay monthly for the hotspot? So the service, guys, is only $20 a month, not including taxes, right? So after taxes, it's like 21 and change, okay? But again, guys, you're getting free unlimited talk, you're getting unlimited text, and you're getting, again, the regular data that you get if you're not connected to a hotspot is about 30 gigs of unlimited data, right? So again, if you're not home and you're using, your data for stuff and you're not connected to Wi-Fi, then that's what you're going to get. So you're only going to get 30 gigs when it's connected to the T-Mobile network. But if not, then how do you say you can come get Chula if you want. If not, and if you're connected to the Helium network, then that's what you're going to see. That's what you're going to see. You're not going to use up any of your data if you're connected to the Helium network. So again, if you have a hotspot, you're not spending any money. You're not spending any money. One second, guys. So the hotspot, you just have to pay that one-time fee for the hotspot itself. So one second. Time to go. I was here to pick you up. Chuckster.
Yeah.
Check it out. Okay. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. So yes, regular Helium mobile service. Let me go back to the website here, guys. If you guys are interested, right? Learn more. Okay, it's only $20 a month. So let me go ahead and expand this for you guys a little bit so that we can make that bigger. There you go. So Helium Mobile, not like other carriers, right? If you sign up, by the way, Gene, please use my affiliate link. I would really appreciate it. So it's only $20 a month. It says say goodbye to expensive phone plans coverage and dead zones and big telcos. So again, it's $20 a month. You get, like I said, about 30 gigs of unlimited data. It will throttle you if you kill all of that data if you're connected to the T-Mobile network. But like I said, if you have your own mobile hotspot at home, you won't get throttled as long as you're using the Helium Mobile hotspot, of course. But again, like I said, the service pays for itself if you have the mapping enabled. If you have mapping turned on, if you turn it on once a day when you're going to work or you're running errands, you step out of the house, turn on mapping, and it will literally earn you tokens where you can literally pay for the service every month using your mobile tokens. So that's the cool part about Helium Mobile. We have to play with a little thingy there. No contract, no gimmick. Sick of sky-high phone bills, bad signal, and having no ownership of your data. We are too. We've got just one revolutionary plan with nationwide coverage and unlimited talk and text and data for only $20 a month. Thanks to the growing Helium network built by people, our subscribers soar with a plan that actually benefits them. So again, guys, introducing hybrid coverage, right? Again, having a hotspot is hybrid coverage, basically, or being connected to the hotspot. So how much data do... So like I said, it's about 28 gigs of data when you're connected to the T-Mobile tower. So again, guys, when you're connected to a legacy cell network, which is it's under T-Mobile's umbrella, you're only getting about 28 gigs of data, right? Which again, some people don't even use that. Some people don't even use 28. I mean, obviously, some people, if you're a heavy data user, this service might not be for you. It might be though if you are in an area that has a lot of hotspots deployed. All right, sorry about that. My back was itchy. But like, let's say you live like in a city or whatever that has several hotspots, you might not have to worry too much about it. Again, just because, like I said, you'll be connected to the Helium network rather than the legacy, which is the T-Mobile platform, and that's just how it is, guys. It's a learning curve, right? It's a little bit of a learning curve. But again, $20 a month on cost, heavy in features, and again, you can also have things called group plans. Again, included in plan, the hybrid coverage, discovery mapping. So discovery mapping, guys, basically you can earn mobile, right? So basically you're earning tokens, which it's connected to cryptocurrency, guys. So that allows you to earn, and then you can literally pay your bill with it every month. So you don't have to have a phone bill, guys. You don't have to have a phone bill. All right, sorry about that, guys. So, how much data did you get? Okay, hey, David, welcome in. What network do they use? Guys, I've been saying it this entire time. They're under T-Mobile's umbrella. So if you go out and there's no hotspot or anything that it connects to automatically, it will automatically default to the T-Mobile network. So just a heads up, okay? Are you ready for a brutal cold and snow? Well, I don't think it's going to snow where I live. It's not going to snow where I live, but we'll see how that goes. Hey, Latrell, how's it going, man? Thanks again for joining in. We're talking about the TikTok ban, and we are talking about Helium Mobile service as well, just because I bought an indoor hotspot. So if you want to talk about the TikTok ban, give your 2 cents, go ahead. Let's go back to this really quick. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, I don't plan to be on too much longer, guys, but thanks again for joining in, Latrell. Hope everything's good with you, man. Yeah, YouTube Shorts is about to blow up. It is, in a way. And I was talking about it earlier because I was just saying, like, damn, like, they're gonna, like, a lot of these creators are gonna transition from TikTok to, either Instagram or YouTube, right? I feel like YouTube has more of a platform when it comes to earning on it, because obviously you can monetize your videos, right? And some of those people that had like millions of followers on TikTok, all they had to do is just recycle their content. Like, I hope a lot of them recycled their content and then they just upload it on YouTube. That's the best way to do it, right? But some of them probably didn't save any of their crap either. So yeah, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, RedNote, obviously also. I did download the Clapper app also because Tito mentioned it, and I posted like a couple of recycled videos from my TikTok. So I'm gonna try out Clapper as well. Oh, I've heard of Blue Sky. I heard Blue Sky is just like a version of Twitter, basically. So I don't know exactly what Blue Sky is, but I hear it's just like a cleaned up version of Twitter. I'm not 100% sure. Somebody correct me on that. But anyways, guys, if you have any questions about Helium Mobile, mapping, etc., like that, you can. One of these days, I'll probably try to make an in-depth video on like mapping and tokens and whatnot, and how you can, I guess, swap out your money or whatever. Let's see. 10,000 DC. I don't know what 10,000 DC is. You say Blue Sky looks like the original Twitter. Interesting. I mean, I might have to check it out one day, but I'm like, guys, like I feel like it's so hard to keep up on like more than one social platform. Like, I'm not with that when it comes to stuff like that, I guess. So I guess we'll see. Some of these rewards. Let me claim. But that's just me. Like, I'm not. It is what it is, I guess. Let me exit out here. I think we've seen enough of that. See if I can claim some rewards here. But anyways, like I think it's just so hard to be active on more than one platform. Like to just build a following on one platform is like tough, right? But then to go and post like on several platforms, like to go from TikTok to Instagram to Threads or whatever. I mean, who knows? Maybe Threads might blow up because I know you can post videos on Threads now, but it's not like the type of Threads is not like the content that you would see like on TikTok, right? Or you can just literally scroll from video to video, right? Swipe up, swipe up, swipe up. Like, it's just not like that. So, but again, like just like Latrell said, YouTube Shorts is going to be blow up in my opinion. Also, like not that it's already big, right? But it's just gonna blow up even more. Like one of my YouTube short videos that I posted last year in February, guys, has almost 100,000 views on it. It's not making me any money, which is the shitty part about it. But I am getting views on that, which is pretty cool. So I think that's like Look up an app called RedNote. Yeah, I already have RedNote. So RedNote is basically like the actual Chinese version of TikTok. That's what it is, guys. So again, guys, thanks for coming in tonight, man. I really appreciate it. I didn't think I was gonna get more than like 2 or 3 people in the chat tonight. So again, I appreciate you guys being here with me. I'll probably stick it out till about 11 o'clock my time, so that's about another 7-8 minutes. So if you guys have anything you want to talk about or mention before the live stream ends, then go ahead and send me that. Send me that information, or just claim my Solana. I'm claiming my Solana. Real quick. Hold on 1 second, guys. You're saying folks is gonna want to fill that void. So, yeah, like I mean, and I think there's only literally a handful of apps that work like TikTok, right? That have that type of setting where you can like go live and post up short form content. So we'll see. They did ban Lemonade and CapCut too. I thought that was crazy that they banned CapCut, man. I was like, what the fuck? Like they banned CapCut. I mean, because that's like an editing app. I know, like, probably TikTok owned CapCut also, but I'm just like, it's just an app to edit videos. That's all it is. Like, I don't think no one's trying to steal my information. Nobody. Right. So you did. Let's see. All right. David says, "Have a good night." So yeah, I think it is pretty crazy that they did ban Lemonade. I didn't think they were going to ban Lemonade, but I guess they did. Hilarious. I'm assuming it is on this Gene that CapCut is also a TikTok-owned company. It must be, because if you look back at it, a lot of TikTok videos that people were making had features that you could only get on CapCut. So I think that's what a lot of people were doing, basically. Let's see how this works. So Gene says, Latrell, all the TikTok-owned services are banned in the USA as of today. Someone also said that it's banned in Canada also, but somebody quote me on that. I don't know if that's true or not, that it is banned in Canada. But again, I don't know anyone from Canada to ask, I guess. But I do know 1 or 2 people from Canada. Never mind, I lied. I'm not going to message them right now because it's already late. But pretty crazy, guys. I mean, it is, in my opinion, infringing on the First Amendment. But again, we don't have control over the government. I don't have control over the government. I'm not in politics or anything like that. Don't tell me there's something going on with the freaking Helium mobile wallet. Ugh, I get so pissed off with that right now. Saying yes, TikTok is banned, but the users can still use it. But here in the USA, we can't use it. Okay, that's okay. So you're saying that TikTok is banned in Canada, but the users cannot use it. That makes no sense. Yeah, let's kill the app. Maybe refresh it. see what happens. All right, guys. So yeah, a lot of interesting stuff happening, and literally like Trump gets inaugurated in like less than 48 hours, I think. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff going on the internet, guys. That's all I'm gonna say is a lot of stuff is gonna be happening, and it's crazy that we're not gonna be able to see Trump's inauguration on TikTok. It's funny because like a lot of the news that I would get, it's funny because like a lot of media companies would also post on TikTok, right? But like a lot of news that I would get, that I would see things happening around the world, or I would get it from TikTok. Before you would see stuff on Facebook, and then the Facebook algorithm just freaking like killed it, right? You just get random fucking posts. I don't know what happened to the Facebook algorithm. It used to be so good, and then it just kind of got shitty. But I guess nowadays, like that's how a lot of us get our information, right? By looking at videos, by seeing what's going on social media. So it's just going to be interesting, guys. And we are at an hour now live streaming. So again, I really appreciate you guys being on with me today. Keep an eye out in the next couple of days. I will post a new unboxing on this little smartwatch, the Tozo smartwatch, guys. So again, if you guys are interested in that, right? I'm gonna post a video on it. It's an inexpensive smartwatch. I want to say it's under $50. That you can get probably on Amazon.com, but we'll see how that goes. Tell me that it didn't waste my freaking rewards. If you don't have a free claim available, why not? Not that I need it, but either way. Yeah, okay, so anyways, guys, I guess since the chat kind of died out, I will see you guys later. We did hit 11 p.m. my time. Everyone, shout out to you, and we'll see. Hopefully everyone has a good week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.